All right, guys, how we doing? Big B knows best 42 here, and we're back here. It's Wednesday evening. It's Hump Day. Woo woo! You know what that means? The week's more than half over at this point, and today I'm doing a video review because who wanted me to do it? Mom wanted me to do a video review. So, Mom, you got it. You're gonna get it, Mom. So I'm doing this review because my mama wanted me to do it, and what better reason than that? I don't need one. Good enough. So my mom is a perfume snob, much like me. I'm kind of a cologne snob. I could be into a little bit of the finer things in life at times, but my mom is always on eBay, prowling around and trying to buy some perfumes, and even she's very knowledgeable about men's colognes, men's aftershaves, and men's fragrances because it's just kind of a hobby for her. She gave me an unusual one to look into that I hadn't heard before. It was called Jade aftershave, which, as you can see, you look at it, it's a 4-ounce bottle. Or you can see it's got like somewhat reminds me of like Japanese alphabet on it. Got a really cool shiny cap on it. Not one of the cheap spray-on colognes, so we look at it. The smell, it's kind of potent, and it's a really noticeable. It's a manly smell. Definitely has a high-end scent to it, even though it's apparently like a drugstore brand, like an Old Spice cologne or an aqua velva aftershave. And speaking of aqua velva aftershave, I got something else I really like, but it definitely reminds me of something a little bit higher. I mean, even the look of it to me looks like something that you would find at like a department store, something like that, like a Macy's, a high-end retail store that sells high-end fragrances. Seems like it'd just be something like if you got a dad or a grandpa that you don't really know what to get something for Christmas or something like that. If you got them something like that, they'd probably appreciate it. A nice cologne like that. I'm going to take a little bit out. I got to kind of be careful how liberally I use it, just because of the fact that I'm kind of a wussy when it comes to cologne scents. I got some allergies that bother me a little bit. I start sneezing from it, and like I've been telling my mom for the last few days, I kind of am into the light beer equivalent of the scents that are maybe a little. They're not strong. I don't really like strong scents that really come out and hit me in the nose. This isn't too bad in that way. It might be a little bit stronger than I like it to be, but I'm definitely going to be using it because I can meter the use of it down to enough that it isn't too strong. Now, if I went too liberally with it, it's going to be way too much, but JD Aftershave, 4-ounce vintage bottle, nice to have as an aftershave. Probably going to be using it right away, but probably not before I get out this one, which is a 1970s bottle of aqua velva. And in case you've ever looked at an aqua velva before, you expect it to be a very colorful blue, and you're probably looking at this going, what's the matter here, Big B? That's yellow. That's aqua velva's supposed to be blue, right? Well, at that time, you had Frost Lime, Aqua Velva Frost Lime. And if you know anything about Aqua Velva, you recognize the shape of the bottle right away. Very distinguished, very recognizable. Its smell is very nice. If you've ever used any of the Stetson or any of those colognes like that, very comparable to that, which is pretty cool because, I mean, you got to know this came from a Walgreens or a Rite Aid or someplace like that back in about probably 1974 or something like that. So you got to know that this far exceeds, in my opinion, the cheapness of it, the low cost that it really was. Aqua Velva Frost line, glad to get it. Wish it had more in it, but can go back on eBay again, start prowling around, try to find it. These are just a few things, and Mom, I think I'd give both of these a 4 out of 5 stars. So your review is in. Anybody looking to, any of my fragrance fans, if I've got any of you on your channel, hit that like button, ring that bell for notifications. If you want more videos on my channel, there's anything you'd like me to do a review on or talk about, just let me know. We'll get more of them out there. Have a great night, everybody.